Somebody asked me, what books do you read? And I was like, oh, I don't read books. But you wrote a book? I wrote a book. All right, so let's get into this. It's 10 o'clock California time, and I am going to reveal the Divine Design book cover. So before I do that, good morning, Lori. Grateful to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Maria. Thanks for joining. And so let's start. So sharing a little bit about the Divine Design. I started writing this book in 2018, October of 2018. I started to write the Divine Design. It came to me while I was on a trip to Machu Picchu. And it was what I call downloaded quite quickly to me. I was given this information from myself, my higher self, higher dimensional beings, the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call it. But it definitely came not only from within me, but from outside of me as well. It was information that I didn't have. I didn't know what was in this book until it came through me. And it took me almost 4 years to write and edit it. I edited it 3 times myself. I edited the book because it was really complex information that came in. Information that I'd never heard of, and information that was so quantum that I had to peel it apart in ways that I didn't think I could do. There were many, many weeks where I wanted to give up or I wanted to quit. I had drawings and graphs and I had pictures on my wall trying to figure out what is this 12th dimensional grid and like how does the DNA work and how does this work from an energetic level to a physical level, because everything starts energetically and then it moves physically into physicality, right? So man, it was complex, but I did it and it is complete. The book is done and it is in the process of being printed right now. And so the book is going to be available as an ebook, a soft copy, hard book, whatever they call that. What is it? Soft book, hard book? What are they called? What are those called? It's going to be available on Kindle. It's going to be available on Amazon. It's going to be available in Walmart and in Barnes and Nobles. It's going to be available everywhere. It's going to be an audiobook. So I'll be creating the audiobook for it. But it will be available in August and the pre-order will be probably in July. I have no idea. That's what I'm assuming. But anywho, it is the Divine Design is the untold story of Earth's and humanity's evolution in consciousness. And it is groundbreaking information that, from my awareness and understanding, much of what is in this book has not been discussed or spoken about in the way that it is in this book. So it is an activation. It is a remembrance. It is your story. It is your history. It is everything that you have known and experienced either on the planet or off the planet. And I see the Divine Design as a book that is similar to something that you will just always have and go back to and dissect and study over and over again. And I'm sure it's not the last book that I will be writing. It's the first book of many, I am sure. But anyway, this is not the physical book. This is just the printed book cover. So I've placed it over another book. Okay. But here is the cover of the Divine Design. And I always trying to put it there where you can see it. The Divine Design, the untold story of Earth's and humanity's evolution in consciousness. The back of the book. So this book is about 280 pages, and I'll just quickly read the back cover for you guys. So the divine design reads like a science fiction movie, yet it is a groundbreaking account of the courageous and complicated history of Earth and humanity. Get ready to witness the design and creation of Earth, the human body, and all living organisms, the fall of humanity from a fifth dimensional state of awareness to a third dimensional state of awareness, and the last, give or take, 10,000 years of evolution as Earth and humanity slowly shift their consciousness back into a fifth dimensional state of awareness. By reading this book, you will embark on a journey of deep remembrance that will bring you into awareness, into your awareness, the ancient knowledge and memories buried deep inside your cells. So this book literally is your history. It is what you know, but you forgot. It is a what do they call that where you're reading? It is the cliff notes to everything that we have gone through. It's the remembrance that Earth was actually designed and created. The remembrance that the physical body was actually designed and created specifically for this experience. It talks about all of the different fourth dimensional beings that and races that were designed and created. Talks about the 12th dimensional grid, which holds this entire experience and experiment in place. That everything that you have ever thought was the end all be all is only a tiny minuscule of what is actually occurring out there, right? It talks about how we were first originally created and experiencing a fifth dimensional state of awareness on a fifth dimensional earth plane, and how we fell into lower dimensional fields. How did that happen? And then the courageous way that we as humans and the planet, this beautiful consciousness, together began to slowly increase our awareness, our consciousness, our frequency, to be able to be where we are right now, physically shifting into the dimensional field that we were originally experiencing ourselves in. And all of the ways in which we have incarnated onto the planet, the lives that you've lived, the way you have participated, right? And the experiences off planet, all the different dimensional consciousnesses and races and the impact that all of this has had. It's a profound book, and it is like nothing that has ever been put out before. So I'm really, really excited for it to come out in August 2022. And what I want to offer up to 30 of you, 30 people that are watching right now live, is I want to offer you the ability to read the book before it is out in the public. And the way that you can kind of nominate yourself to read the book first, it is to make sure that you are on my mailing list. If you're not on my mailing list, go to my website right now and join the mailing list, because after this live, we are going to send out an email to everybody on the mailing list, offering the first 30 people to receive the PDF, as well as be a part of a private online group that we're starting for just the individuals that are reading the book. Now, if you're in my Patreon community, we've already offered this up to 50 people. And if you're listening to this right now, the first 30 people that respond to the link in the email that you're going to get, you will be given the PDF version of the book to read. So again, do not email me saying I want to be one of the 30. Do not email me. We will not respond to the email. The way that you nominate yourself as one of the first 30 is that you wait until you receive the email in your inbox within about an hour or two after this live ends. and you respond to the link that is inside that email. If you're not on my email list, go join the mailing list now by going to my website. The way that you join the mailing list is you go to www.loriladd.com, and you'll see right at the top, join the mailing list. You'll get three free meditations when you join. Just enter your name, your email, click send, and you will immediately be a part of the mailing list, and you'll get the email that's going out. Okay. So hopefully this makes sense. It's not too complicated. I'm really excited for those of you that will be the first to read the book, and also be a part of this private forum that I'm creating to connect to you while you read the book. And I'm also really excited for all of your support, and for just supporting me while I launch the Divine Design. I'm really excited to get it into the hands of all of you and the world, and to watch the information be an absolute cellular activation and remembrance of who you are, who you've always been, and your role here in this massive evolutionary shift in consciousness that we're going through. So again, one last time, if you want to be one of the 30 people that get to read the book first, it'll be a PDF version that you're getting, okay? You must be on my mailing list. Go to my website to join the mailing list. An email is going to go out as soon as we end this live. That email that goes out is going to have the link that you click to say, I want to be one of the 30 to read the book. Okay. You won't get a confirmation. There's no confirmation that comes if you signed up on the mailing list right now. So hopefully this makes sense. Yeah, I'm really excited. There's going to be a lot more things a lot more events that we're going to do before the book comes out, opportunities and things like that. I'm also going to be traveling the country and the world with the book, and meeting all of you guys in person. So I'm really excited to connect with all of you guys in person as well when the time comes. So anyways, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this experience, and for being a part of the book design launch, the Divine Design. Ta-da! Super excited for it. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. I'll see you next week.